This is Channel 4 News. This is your news anchor, Terry Smith. And today we'll begin to the topic cyberbullying, and it's widespread no matter what age and gender you are. Cyberbullying, according to the Sean Journal of Psychiatry, is seen as a type of bullying where the bullies express themselves in a hiding manner online and use the internet or modern technologies such as online chats, online media, and short messaging text through social media to repeatedly harm others without being identified, so that they can easily get away with doing it and easily spread information rapidly and have access to bully anytime, anywhere. Recent meta-analysis has shown that cyberbullying is causing harmful negative effects on the victim and their emotional well-being, even leading to troubling factors such as depression, stress, and suicide, and lower school performances and attachment. Aggression and parental factors also play a vital role in cyberbullying. Results show that the prevalence rate of cyberbullying is in the range of 30% to 55%. It has shown that all countries and students are involved in some way, either as victims, perpetrators, or observers. There is also a correlation between traditional bullying and cyberbullying. There are programs and methods used to prevent cyberbullying and avoid it, such as awareness on the danger and effects, social skills and coping skills, encouragement and support. Also, parents must be involved and more aware of their children's online activity and appropriateness of what they post. And law and authority also are important roles in helping to stop the bullying. Cyberbullying has brought devastating effects on everyone. Cyberbullying has to be taken more seriously. Researchers need to focus on testing the efficacy of possible interventional programs and the effects of different roles in the intervention to prevent more cyberbullying from occurring and the effect. And now to Cassandra Grace with the community's opinion on cyberbullying.
I'm reporter Cassandra Grace, and I'm here with
Ashifut. Hi.
And we will be asking her questions on cyberbullying. When you hear cyberbullying, what do you think of?
Cyberbullying is so much more as defined to be a form of bullying that is online, and the fact that it bothers people the same way as of physical bullying as well.
Correct. Have you ever witnessed or been cyberbullied?
I have been cyberbullied before, but it wasn't so much as bad as me witnessing it. So I have witnessed it and I have experienced it.
How did it make you feel?
Not so much as it made me feel bad personally, because I've learned to not let people put me down, but more of I'm disgusted with this world of how children are raised up to be in that certain aspect in life and to not respect others overall. So kind of just overall annoyed with that situation. Yeah.
It is annoying. What age do you think the majority of cyberbullying occurs?
Well, I would say maybe preteens and early teens, around that age. So it's like 11 to 15.
Yeah. And do you think cyberbullying leads to suicide?
Yes,
It can.
it does.
Okay. And do you think the parenting style plays a role in cyberbullying?
Yeah, because the parent is the very first role model. It's the very first person that you look up to, and it's the person that should teach you how to live life in a good perspective.
Okay. And is there any reliable ways to prevent it?
There's not so much of overall preventing something, because there's always going to be that one person that's going to try to spread it. There's always going to be that person that is wanting to say something rude to somebody. It's more of spread love and respect, and maybe your aura or your positive, being is going to shine on them as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now we'll be going into a brief report on the students' perspective on cyberbullying. According to the Journal of Adolescent Health, the study was done to gain a better understanding on the impact cyberbullying has on all the students and ways to prevent it. Approximately 150 students participated in this study, including a mix of middle schoolers and high schoolers that were divided by gender. The article states cyberbullying was defined for students as using internet or other digital technology such as cellular phones and personal digital assistants to be intentionally mean or to harass others. Students in these groups were familiar with technology, and majority of the students owned cellular devices. The female students saw cyberbullying as an issue at their school, while the male students were less likely to agree. They also indicated that most cyberbullying took place out of school and through text messaging, and that they were less likely to report cyberbullying since their parents could take away their online privileges and the adults at school seemed unhelpful. It also turns out they found ways to avoid the schools from blocking them from going on messaging and social media sites. The students knew a way to deal with cyberbullying, and that is ignoring and even blocking the sender and not responding back. It is recommended for the school districts to make sure cell phone policies are enforced, have consequences for those caught with the phone, have parents and students agree with the school policies on technology, have parents be aware of cyberbullying, and to start bullying prevention programs to help those witnessing and going through bullying, and to let them know that targeting classmates negatively online is a form of bullying that will not be tolerated. And now to Andrea Moreno with the community's option on cyberbullying.
I'm Andrea, and I'm here with Mark, and we'll be asking him questions on cyberbullying. So, when you hear about cyberbullying, what do you think of?
I think about people online who are engaging in, whether it be a website, a chat site, or something along those lines, in which they are, shall we say, shamed or bullied due to their personal point of view.
That's right. Have you ever witnessed or become a victim of cyberbullying?
It's kind of tough because you're talking about an exact definition to an abstract thought. So, I mean, have I seen people go over the top? Have I seen them be rude? Or shall we say, being overly abusive? Yes, I have. Have I experienced it myself? No.
Do you think cyberbullying leads to suicide?
I think there are a lot of causes that can lead to suicide. You can go into substance abuse. You can go into people who just happen to have, for lack of a better term, their genetics. Depression is just naturally runs in their family. Do I think it is possible that that could be, shall we say, the straw that broke the camel's back? Yes, I think that it could contribute to it. I think it is possible.
And what age do you think the majority of cyberbullying occurs?
I don't think you can really categorize it down to a metric, because bullying has been around since the beginning of time, and it's probably always going to be there in varying degrees. One of the things, if you think about it, that makes the most sense is, in my day, there was no such thing as cyberbullying, but there was what we called good manners. Do unto others as you have them do unto yourself. Respect others, be respectful, otherwise why should someone respect you? That type of thing. So basically I think it's just taken on a nuance.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Ways to prevent it?
Oh, and can you come up with any ways to prevent cyberbullying?
Well, I get concerned sometimes on that subject, because sometimes people sit there and they equate cyberbullying with censorship. And that is very concerning. People certainly should be able to say respectfully, or at least engage in differing views. So I am concerned a little bit on that, but I would say the best thing is just good manners. Be polite, be considerate, and then others may be considerate of you. And the other thing too is we need to listen more than talk.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Cassandra and Andrea, with the community's opinion on cyberbullying. And so we have it. Cyberbullying affects others negatively and could have serious consequences. Teach kids how to identify their bully and how to safely stand up to them. And tell an adult as soon as possible before things get out of hand. Cyberbullying is widespread and can hurt anyone, no matter the age, gender, and grade. So always remember, you are not alone, and to be kind to others. You never know what one person is going through in their story. This just in, there's live footage of cyberbullying going on in Port St. Lucie. Let's take a look.
love you, baby. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I said, go to sleep. Oh no. I shouldn't have posted that picture. I thought it looked nice. But everyone else didn't think so. All these hateful comments, texts, all over, all online, get turned into memes already? That fast? No, it's all over social media. Everybody sees it, even my friends. I thought they were my friend. That friend's so fake. What do I do? It's on there forever. Feels like my life is over. What's on there is on there. What do I do? Oh, thank you for the kids. What do I do now? It's all over the place. It's ruining my life already. I just don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I feel trapped and stressed. My life is over.